Welcome. My name is Example. Welcome to the I Am Example podcast. Here we're going to inspire you. We're going to motivate you. We're going to push you. We're going to build you. Any obstacle that you ever encountered, you can overcome by believing in yourself. And here you're going to discover that strength. We're going to teach you how to hustle. We're going to teach you how to grind. We're going to teach you about all those things. Keep it locked in and stay tuned. Welcome to the I Am Example podcast, and I'm your host, Example. If you're trying to reach us, you can email us at iamexample456@gmail.com, and there you can look for advice, counseling. Well, I'm not no counselor, but I can give you some advice. You can send your opinions, you can send your suggestions, you can send your recommendations for example of the week. And you also can follow us on Instagram at I_am_example456. And there you get your daily posts, motivations, inspiration, hustlers, motivations, and you dig? We're going to push you to get that money or get to that money and get to that business. And you also can follow us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, I Am Example 456, or I Am Example Podcast, and you can go there, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and have some dialogue in the comments section, you dig? So we're going to jump right into it, and the example of this week is Nipsey Hussle. He's a rapper. I'm gonna try not to put their government names out because of the simple fact that they're more recognized by their rapper's name. So I'm not gonna put their government names out. But Nipsey Hussle is he's a gangbanger turned businessman. Although he never said that he put down his flag or anything like that, and I'm not here to promote gang banging or being in a gang or anything like that. What I am here to promote is the business entrepreneur side of it, and his mindset is everything entrepreneur. I own everything. Like, we can be partners, but I don't answer to nobody. I conduct business on my own merit, on my own leverage, you dig? And you gotta respect that. And a lot of dudes coming from the street or being in the street has that mentality. You dig? They have that mentality to where, like, yo, it's me against the world. You either take it or leave it. Either you rock with me or you don't. But I got to get this money. I have to provide. And I really respect the way he's selling his brand. He had a mixtape out now. Mixtape is supposed to be free, but he was selling his for $100. Excuse me. He was selling his for $100. A mixtape. You understand? Now, if you do the math, if you sell 5,000 mixtapes for $100, that's $500,000. And if you sell it cash, you probably can't keep up with the cash, if you know what I'm saying. If you incorporate it and all that, you probably, because the most unreliable source of income is the cash income, like laundromats and stuff like that. You can't keep a tally of the money that you get because it's cash. Now, if it's debit card, you can swipe it and they gonna pull your records and stuff, but nobody really can trace down cash. If he sold 5,000 mixtapes for $100, that's $500,000 cash. Wasn't nobody swiping no debit cards to get those mixtapes. Maybe, but the majority of it was probably cash. You have to respect the hustle in that. Just the courage enough to say, I'ma sell $100 mixtape and they gonna buy it. You understand? That's a hustler's mentality, and you have to respect that. And that's going to go right into the title of this podcast, which is Wolves. You understand? Think about that. That's playing in the background, you dig? Now think about that. Wolves. You dig? I feel that there are two type of people in this world. Well, three type of people. You have the wolves that protect the sheep. You have the sheep. And then you have the you have the wolf that's in sheep clothing. You dig? And I'm going to break each one down from my perspective. The wolves, they understand that they're wolves at a very young age. They understand the hustler's mindset. They understand that, yo, I have to be out here getting it, and I'm not going to let you deter me or distract me from getting it. So you're telling me that I'm supposed to work for you for 40 hours a week, making $8 an hour. That's only $240 a week that I'm making. Rent is almost $800. How am I supposed to pay that? They recognize their wolves early on. You dig? That's the respect that I always had for wolves. They understood the hustle very fast. They picked up on it very fast. Just like if you say, well, I'm on the corner selling hot dogs for $1. If I sell 30 hot dogs in an hour, that's $30 an hour. If I do that for 5 hours, that's $150 a day. You dig? Cash. They can't keep counting that cash. Now, if I did it for 8 hours instead of making what, $54? No, $64. I'm sorry. Instead of making $64 for 8 hours, I can make almost $240. They understand the math instantly. And I always was good at math, and I never understood that. Why was I so good at math and I could pick up on the math very quickly? So those are the wolves. They are experts when it comes to the money and the math and the time and the hours, you dig? Those are the wolves. They know how to go get it and why they're going to go get it, and you're not going to, excuse me, and you're not going to trick them into thinking otherwise. Then you have the sheep. The sheep, they're going to try to make it work. Okay, they're the ones who have this mindset like, okay, I can work 8 hours and you can pay me $8 an hour. I just have to put in more hours to make more money. You understand? And a lot of people are like that. They just don't see the concept of business, or they just don't see the concept of entrepreneurship. And they try to plan their life around that concept. Those are the sheep. They can't fathom, they can't understand on progressing and being the boss and calling your own shots and putting up your own money, as my man Dame Dash would say. They don't understand that. And they look at you, if you try to do it and if you try to branch off, they look at you like you're crazy, because they saying to themselves that you're a sheep. You don't, what you know about that? What you know about running amongst the wolves? And here we come to the final category, the wolf in sheep's clothing. Now, a lot of people have this gift, have the potential, have the drive, have the ambition to be wolves, but they're so fascinated with being sheep. And then you have those same wolves that are like, yo, this isn't me. Working all these hours for this amount of money is not me. It doesn't make sense. You understand? Not sense like dollars and pennies and stuff. Sense like common sense. It doesn't make sense for me to work 16 hours and only come home with $154. You understand? Let's break it down. Let's break it down even further, right? If you look at the military, you got, excuse me, the allergies are still messing with me. If you break it down in the military, they don't even realize that sometimes they were working close to 18-hour days. And yeah, their checks probably, depending on what they have going on, I say maybe $2,000 every 1st and 15th. But you got to understand, right? They're getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go work out, go do whatever. And there's no set exact time to when they get off. They don't get off until the task is completed. You understand? Those are sheep. You don't even know when you're going to stop working, and then you don't even know your max potential. But they are so fascinated, and they just don't even understand it, or they don't even understand the concept of breaking down their time and breaking down their money and saying, yo, I'm only getting paid this amount of money for this amount of hours, but y'all have me working for unlimited hours till the task is done or till the mission is completed. You dig? Another thing about wolves, they can stand alone, and they're proud to stand alone. You understand? A wolf doesn't need a pack to run to. If they are part of a pack, But 9 times out of 10, if they branch away from the pack, they're still a wolf. They still howling at the moon. They still going hunting. They still providing. You understand? You can't tell a wolf that he's a sheep. Even if you try to tell a sheep that they're a wolf, they still wouldn't believe you. Or even if you try to tell a wolf that's in sheep's clothing, if he doesn't grasp the concept, he'll never understand that he's a wolf and he's not even supposed to be amongst the sheep. He's supposed to be protecting the sheep. He's supposed to be providing for the sheep. You know what I'm saying? So I know you sitting back like, X, how you even know that I'm a wolf? Or how would I even know that? You sit back and you think, like, I'm working all these hours. What do I have to show for it? Oh, this don't even make sense. Let me get up out of here. Let me start building so I don't have to work all these hours for minimum wage. Minimum wage is exactly what it means. Minimum. You're getting the bare minimum for your max effort. And that doesn't make sense. That's all you. If you want to know if you're a wolf or not and you can run amongst the wolves, sit back and ask yourself, like, what am I doing? Is this it? Me getting up every morning, 6 o'clock, fixing me some breakfast or going to get some breakfast and go sit in traffic and go to work, sit there for 8 hours, 9 hours, get off, come home, eat dinner or get something to eat and watch Jerry Springer. I'm so lost when it comes to TV. I don't even know the programming. Sit there and watch TV for about 3 hours, 2 hours, and do the same thing over and over again. To me, that is a waste, and that is how sheeps operate. You dig? Now ask yourself, are you a wolf in sheep's clothing, or are you a sheep? You dig? I got 3 goals of a wolf. This is the mindset. Once you realize you're a wolf, this is how you apply your hustle. This is how you apply your grind. This is how you apply your ambition, right? The first thing is you're going to have to learn how to eat. You're going to have to learn how to go hunt. When I mean hunt, I don't mean put no shotgun on your back and go shoot a deer 100 yards away. No, I mean go hunt by going out there and getting it. Find out how you want to go get it and go out there and get it. I don't care if you're selling cookies. I don't care if you're selling cakes. I don't care if you're selling weave, braids. I don't care what it is. But you're going to have to learn how to go hunt. And yeah, it's going to start out small, but that doesn't matter. You learning how to hunt. The same way you have to learn how to walk, you're learning how to hustle. You're learning how to hunt. You're learning how to build. You're learning how to cultivate and build what you want and what you think you deserve. And the second step to being a full-blown wolf running amongst the wolves, you dig, is you have to feed the sheep. When I say feed the sheep, I don't mean feed everybody. Because we live in a society to where they're going to try to mold your kids into being sheep. If they don't fit into this cookie cutter category, they automatically thrown to the wolves. You have to teach and feed your sheep that they can be wolves, and they have to make the decision on if they want to be a sheep or a wolf. 9 times out of 10, they're going to see you demonstrating it and demonstrating how to hustle, and then they're going to follow your steps. It could be anybody. It could be your little cousin. It could be your nephew, your niece, your son, your child, your uncle, your aunt, anybody. But you have to be able to show them and teach them and feed them that, this working stuff it's okay, but it's not practical. Me giving a company 40 years of my life, and then they give me a kick out the door, no pension to some of them, and you depend on Social Security. No. That's not the plan. So you have to feed your sheep so that cycle is automatically broken and never reveals itself again. You dig? And then you have to protect your sheep. That's the third step. The second step is to feed your sheep, and then you have to protect your sheep. You have to show them, like, all right, if you think I'm wrong, go out there. Go out there and work that 8 9 hour job. Or you can come out here and get it with me, and I'm not going to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sell you a dream. We can go out here and cut 5 lawns and make almost $1,000 a day. I've seen it. I seen somebody cut a yard at a factory. It was like a factory or like a plant. It was a plant, and he cut the whole front of the plant. And he said, "This'll hold me over for a month." And I'm saying, like, how much do you get paid for this? And he's like, about $5,200. $5,200 a month. People don't even make that in 6 months. And he said he went and got a contract, and that's how he did it. Brought his tractor out there and cut the lawn. And that was an easy $5,200. I was like, yo, a wolf? You a wolf amongst the wolves. You dig? But those are the 3 steps on how, once you realize that you're a wolf, those are the 3 steps on how to be a wolf. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. The first thing you need to do is learn how to hunt. Get your business, get your hustle, get your grind on. Don't just be working jobs just to work them. At some point, you should be a boss somewhere. If you are 60 years old, 70 years old, I'm going on a limb and say 50 years old, and you have never once been your boss, I look at you as in disappointment, because that's a shame. Because I'm pretty sure you discovered at some point in time that you had a talent somewhere, somehow. I don't care if it was talking on a mic. I don't care if it was jumping rope. Whatever you had, you wasted your talent. You wasted your gift. You wasted that. You dig? The second step is learn how to feed your sheep. Your children, people that surround you, shouldn't repeat this cycle and hold this cycle up like it's a successful process. Like, you're going to be successful working 45 years of your life on another man's farm or another man's plantation, whatever you want to call it. You dig? And then your last step is to protect the sheep. Once they realize they are, I say sheep because they have not realized that they can be wolves. You know what I'm saying? They have accepted that they're sheeps, but they have the potential to be wolves. So you have to protect them. And you have to show them, like, yo, you can do this. And I can show you how to do this. All you have to do is want to do this. If you want to be a sheep, then you be a sheep. But if you want to be a wolf, this is how you be a wolf. And I'm going to show you how to, and I'm going to protect you. And I feel that's your obligation. If you know better, then you do better, and then you teach others to do better. You dig? So I'm going to get out of here. That'll be the show. If you want to get in contact with us, you can email us at iamexample456@gmail.com for advice, counseling. Again, I'm not no counselor. Opinions, recommendations, and suggestions. You also can follow us on Instagram at I_am_example456 to get your daily posts, inspiration, motivations, hustlers, motivations, and all those things. And you also can check out our YouTube channel at IamExample456, and you can go there, like, share, and subscribe, and dialogue in the comment section. Alright? So I'm gonna get out of here, and y'all ask yourselves, are y'all wolves or sheep? Alright, one.